hello, you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. We're playing another PlayStation 1 game. I am about to begin Resident Evil 3 Nemesis adventure. And you better believe this game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. It's a Capcom game. I've been playing a lot of those lately, so maybe I should try one of those newer ones. Nemesis. So, I thought the intro would be longer than that. So yes, I played Resident Evil 1. I played the... Actually, I played it during the pandemic. I played the sort of classic PlayStation 1 version, where I scum-saved my way through it. And I made these things called Dronicles, which I don't have a button for. I only have this button here. Where's it gone? That's the chat box. What's it? Ah, it's it. Yeah, I've only got this, but I've got one called the Johnfluence or something. I don't know what it is. Let's not give ourselves too many spoilers. But eventually, I decided when I started streaming, I thought it'd be pretty good to actually play them properly. Now I have this thing called my Fights and Frights playlist, which I wonder if the button is available. Well, the thing is, yeah, so I played Resident Evil 1 and 2 as a part of my Fights and Fights playlist. I even played Dino Crisis, but I decided, sort of the gimmick of that playlist. Alright, I'm going to have to press a button to stop this from interrupting me. Basically, I've got a bunch of John reasons for playing this game, which you probably don't care about because you just want to watch footage of somebody playing computer games that you enjoy. But I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it anyway. Just bear with me. It's John Law. It's fine. We'll press some buttons, shall we? See, if I press new game though, the game will just start. Okay, we're on this menu here. I will have to research which mode I should play. Anyway, the point I'm making is I have this thing where I was trying to go year by year. It was called the Fights and Frights playlist. And I started with Resident Evil because it was like 1996. And I played a 1997 game and so on and so forth. And I picked games that are vaguely fighty or vaguely frighty, maybe a bit of both. And I was staying on a sort of Capcom track. I decided not to play Nemesis because I think that's when Dino Crisis came out and I wanted to branch out in certainly different directions. But it doesn't mean I can... Those are just Thursday, Fridays anyway, and it's a playlist, which means I will play those games. A lot of other games I play like lots at the same time. And so I decided to play this. But here's the thing. I don't know if I've got... I might have to do a cut. I'm also doing this other thing. It's called Project 99. It's supposed to reward good behaviour, but also I for 38 days, basically, when I was trying to buy a house, I gave myself a little challenge because there was just a lot of radio silence. I was like, okay, I'm going to stream a different game a day. It gives me access to sort of touch games I would never even start because I try not to start too many. And 38 days in, Final Fantasy 16 came out and I just had to pause it and I had to move home then. And so we started again on day 39 and this I'm playing as a part of that. Let me see if I can just get you the list quickly. I know, just cut ahead if you don't care, it's fine. But like, you'll see. Right, I managed to find it well enough. It's this here. So this is, like, the whole point is I'm just to like give everything a proper stream on this list and it's a day by day by day. And it's a fun challenge for me. And we'll eventually play for all those games. And so we're going to jump back to the other screen, but like, but I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I'm starting this, but I'm not necessarily going to play it properly until like some future time. I'm going to have to actually finish some games. It is the biggest problem with Project 99 is obviously I just have loads of strands I have to pull on. So I read up on what hard mode and easy mode does. Hard mode sort of seems like the normal mode. And of course in the first two games, I think hard mode and easy mode were the two characters, right? and they weren't that different from one another. But like easy mode seems very generous. I was going to say absurdly generous, but I didn't want to use the word absurdly again because I feel like I used that already. Just go to hard mode.
Resident Evil
3. Oh, say 3, you cowards.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day in Racoon City. A city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Racoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
It's bloody zombies. Never! So there's a little bit more money in this intro cutscene. Farewell to my life. Farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. I like his little sort of message at the start of the game. So... oh, so there's no explanation of why we're dressed like this. I thought we were like caught in the middle of something. There's bloody zombies here.
September 28th, daylight. The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Somehow.
Okay, we've got to get out of here.
What? What do you think you're talking about? I just lost my daughter out there. How dare you tell me to go back outside?
I'm sorry about your daughter, but there isn't gonna be any rescue. We have to get out of here.
No! I'm not going anywhere. I'd rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now leave me alone!
Doesn't seem that unreasonable, to be honest. Okay, I might want to angle the camera slightly. Hello, sir.
Told you. I'm not leaving. Never. Just get away from me.
I will say, when I played the PlayStation 1 version of Chris Redfield, I scum saved loads because I just couldn't bother to do the ribbons. With the I played as Jill Valentine right up there. Oh, hang on. The screen's wrong. Ah, damn it. Let me fix that. That's really annoying. Right, sorry about that. We have a full screen. We might have to watch that intro again at some point, but we won't do that now. Just gonna click on the screen. So yes, we are Jill Valentine. So the plot so far, as I understand it, is, you know, first game. There's a prequel. We will just sort of forget that exists. Don't care about Resident Evil 0. It involves some people. So we have Chris and Jill. They go to the house of Albert Wesker. They discover there are zombies. Oh my word. Oh yeah, I was going to adjust this camera, wasn't I? They discover zombies. And it turns out Umbrella Corporation has a secret lab developing the T-virus underground. And they're sort of testing it on this squad. And it turns out Albert Wesker was secretly working for them. Resident Evil 2, their attempts to expose the Umbrella Corporation have failed, presumably because the city and the police are in on it. They're also developing a second virus called the G virus because of William Birkin and you know, there's Leon in his pajamas and Chris's sister looking for Chris. And obviously they saved the girl, and Ada Wong has been doing research all along. And they escape the city via a train in the sewers. I'm assuming this happens at the same time as 2, just somewhere else in the city. Maybe Jill was getting ready for a night out in the town, and the zombie apocalypse happened. Pretty unlucky for her. Let's have a look again. We are the master of unlocking, but we did not bring a lockpick with us this time. We do have Game Inst A and Game Inst B. A reloading tool. What the hell's that? Tool used to load mixed material into an empty bullet. Oh, that's... Huh. We only have... Use command. We've got. Let's read this. Various actions, operations on the map screen, operations, the event scenes. Okay, game instructions. Hey, we hope you improve your chances of survival. Well, thanks. Shooting objects. Okay, so they really wanted people who weren't very good at those games to be able to play the game, which I appreciate. Every game is somebody's first. You may get different reactions from shooting objects such as oil drums and bombs. Press R2 button to aim directly at these objects. Quick turn. You can perform quick 180-degree turns. I always forget to do that. Press the run button while retreating. When you're trapped by enemies, you can push them away to escape. Press the direction buttons, action buttons, cancel buttons, run buttons, R1, 2. Just go. Ah! Okay. I think that's in all the games. You sort of instinctively do that anyway. Emergency dodging. Just before an enemy attacks, you can form a dodge to evade it. Press R1 and R2. And press action. Really? You can get on, off certain objects that appear in the game. Press the action button. Okay, that makes sense. Press the L2 button to view the map. You can zoom in and out by pressing the action button. While the map is zoomed in, use the direction buttons. Okay, fair enough. You can do map stuff. Live selection at a certain point of the game. Hello, Craig. What's going on with Conan? Certain points in the game, screen fades into black and white. These points you'll be prompted to choose between different options. Okay. They're evolving. It is possible to skip certain scenes. Ooh. Okay, well, I like how they make these a slight inconvenience to you, to force you to read them. Oh, I see. Instructions on the creation of bullets. This explains how to use gunpowder and the reloading tool. Create various ammo. You need to use the reloading gun. Yeah, whatever. This is a necessary item if you want to create different types of ammo. By combining gunpowder and reloading tool, various types of ammo will be created. Mix materials to create various... I had no idea about any of this. There are 3 types of basic gunpowders, A, B, and C. Please note gunpowder C is created by mixing A, B, and T, E, B in types. You create various kinds of bullets by mixing different gunpowders. There are 13 kinds of gunpowders all in all. Okay. I guess this came out the same year as Dino Crisis, didn't it? Did it? Am I thinking of something else? I might have to check. Hang on, I can actually check that quite easily. I'm loading a thing right now. So you'll note that I'm not playing this on Thursday or Friday. It is Monday today. But that's because I'm not playing this as a part of the Fights and Frights track. I'm playing this as a part of Project 99. So it'll probably be a while till I play this again. Where is my list? Yeah, this came out the same year as Dino Crisis, which had 3D graphics rather than 2D graphics. But it had all that gun technology, which they cared deeply about. C++, C++ is probably the best one, I imagine. Okay. I think this is not how guns work, but combine certain types of gunpowder. So they care a lot more about guns in this game. Hence, the easy mode seems to be like, have fun shooting zombies. If you repeatedly create the same kind... So, I will say, I've played a lot of like retro games into modern games. I find that a fun thing to do. And it's always fun to sort of... that's a lot of writing. Oh, but it fits on this screen. I might want to adjust where your writing is slightly to the right, but it is not the most important thing in the world. I can do that though. We may have gotten we may have gotten lucky right there. Let's just put that center so it looks better. I can even just lift it up slightly. Like Don Callis. Well, what's it saying? Oh, yeah. Metal Gear Solid's a really good game for that. Where, like, if you only play some of the games, it can be pretty strange, like, thinking of where Resident Evil, Metal Gear 5 came from. Like, 2 to 3 to 4, like, is kind of radical. I know there's games between 3 and 4, like, there's all the... But, like, you can see how it grows into that. Whereas Resident Evil kind of stays the same for ages, and then suddenly goes weird with 4. And I guess this is kind of an important game in that stage. Also, you know, there's loads of those side games as well, now that I think about it. Which I'm probably not going to play. Some of them I'll try for an hour. This one I'm definitely going to play more of. Well, we'll see. I might hate it, who knows. I will have to look up what that... Oh, I've got to click on the screen. Let's have a look at the map. There's Uptown. How do these two connect? I like the map. It tells us where north is and south is, just in case. We are fine. Oh, that's a good way of doing it. Apart from... I don't know, then... It was in Dino Crisis as well. Running away. Might have to use the D-pad. Oh, this is going to take a bit of getting used to. Why is there a flashing light here? I will take the bullets. So they simultaneously kind of made it slightly like more gun game, a more accessible game. But at the same time, a lot of this feels like, oh, you better know what you're doing at this point. Forklift for moving various types of cargo. Here is an exit. Back door exit. It's locked. You seem to run a bit faster as well. Not sure if that is true, but you certainly run faster than the first game. But like that's a feelable difference. The first game and the second. Like, a part of me thinks, oh, now you see, now your writing's too far to the right. Yeah, like, because I feel like if he could just focus on getting one thing really good, he could have like a pet storyline. He does all the money stuff. He's got a lot of work. He just doesn't need to run the day-to-day show. Like, he should have... Take one of the 1,000 championships he has, and you're like, look, you get that storyline, and like, give somebody else all the rest of them. And you know, you can have conversations, you can just discuss stuff, but like, that can be your pet story, that... You know, anything to do with that championship, you're in charge of. I like the wording that he's not like he's some sort of like. Did I just enter a room and leave it? He's not going to stop until he's killed us all. It's interesting wording. I'm assuming the knife is shit still. I'm not picking it up. Orange Cassidy's gonna have to go through some character change if he ever wants to be a world champion. He's not gonna be the worst world champion, of course S.T.A.R.S still exists. And you might think, S.T.A.R.S has more credibility being a large fat man. Sure. But he's fucking awful to watch, like... Okay, but like... It looks like another one there. There is literally another one there. I didn't know he did Twitch streams. Right, I'm gonna just put them immediately in there. And this, like, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, I know I should be sleeping. I started my stream late, phone. Okay, we don't need to do this first save. Oh, I did that already. So this layout was like a teaching layout, so maybe I was wrong before. Like, you can't leave this place until you pick up that key, so you're forced to go into the safe room. I like a safe room because it has music in. Well, he'd do the same things before. He'd carry in a bag. But like, he'd need some character growth. You couldn't have that gimmick character be a world champion. He'd need to... let's say for an exercise, you have to write a story where he becomes world champion. You'd bring on a villain. Oh god, this is the worst. This is possibly what they were going to do. You'd like an Alistair Black type, and you'd make him break the gimmick. You have him beat him so poorly that he's forced to change his style of fighting. But like, you know, give him some time off, give him a revenge storyline, and then after the revenge storyline, he'd become world champion. You couldn't possibly, and even then, obviously, like, that's a risky move. But you couldn't just have him be... Oh, hang on, is that a zombie? I can hear some shambling. Hello, are you... Oh. Oh, she's got like a shoulder barge. I can't see shit, so... Alright, I'm thinking this was a poor idea. Okay, that took a lot of bullets, so I'm thinking, let's see if there's actually anything. Oh yeah, there's actually places to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset that. Ooh. Let's have a look at this again while I've got full screen. Nemesis. I'm gonna go new game hard.
Resident Evil.
3.
It all began as an ordinary day in September. An ordinary day.
Alright, I was gonna say.
Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070. Over.
What are they?
You know, it's fine. I accidentally had the screen too small, but like, there's actually a black border. It was fine. You saw enough of it. I don't want to faff around too much. It's this start which is the hardest bit. I still don't want to use that save point though. Like, it's very easy to just do this bit again, but also I clearly just missed an item down there. But yeah, it's setting ourselves, we want to do well early. Oh. Oh wow, S.T.A.R.S technology has improved. I only just noticed that. Door technology still fucking slow as all hell, but I want delivery vouchers. I want to pick them up. So, the knife might be improved from this game? It was fucking useless in the earlier games. She has a lot of space as well. We'll give it a go. I did forget the key. Right. We all agree that it takes not literally there are no zombies between here and well, there's one. Just so I don't have to do this a third time, I am gonna save it here. Else I'm gonna scum save. I will do this a limited amount of times because obviously I prefer not to do any. But I obviously if I'm gonna do some experimenting, and if the knife is shit, I don't want to do the entire style one more time. Fuck this, Kate. Okay, I mean, it's not selling me on the knife. Nah, fuck a knife. I knew it. Why is that one so fast? Alright. So I clearly wasn't supposed to fight those zombies other than trying to fight through. We're not going to load our game. It's like... We've learned the lesson that knives are shit. They are only in the game just to taunt you. Big E? Big E! Ah, Big E Langston. He's gonna... He doesn't want a 3 count, he wants a 5 count. The beginnings of these games are also kind of interesting. Okay, let's try out the other direction. here. Oh, fuck. Wish didn't do that. So now I've got to go back and investigate 2 doors. Is this the start? Yeah, so if we want to drop off one of those health packs, we can. And, you know, get rid of this fucking knife. Also means we can make another circuit around. I'm still not going to save though. Not until we've achieved anything. Probably can't afford to use bring another herb, but whatever. Hasn't actually said what Jill's trying to achieve. Other than survive. Have a look at the map. Cool. That sound doesn't bode well. So that's just a monster trap I accidentally opened up there. There might be useful stuff down here though. Not the button I wanted to press. The light oil, yes, that seems like it'd be a useful item. And the shotgun. Oh, this is very early. He died before his guts were ripped out. Okay, the gun is near useless. But it's not completely useless. Okay, are red doors ones I've not tried, or just locked? Because knowing doors are locked ahead of time is kind of interesting. I'm glad they can't climb. Ah, that's not why I actually wanted to go. Right, I found a use case scenario for the pistol. We want to turn left though. Wish I had this. Wish I had the knife now. Fuck. It's interesting to be able to plan like this. Go down the stairs first, because that's kind of more awkward. Ooh, what the fuck is that? So these really big maps this time. They're sort of really embracing the outdoorsedness. We're still in corridors, of course. Okay, this is a dead end. Guessing that's going to end poorly. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to scum save. Let's be brave. It seems to be soaked with oil. Okay. The time is right. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm basically safe up here. You don't burn or anything. Okay. So, I don't... Do I have a lighter? I've got lighter oil. Just don't have a lighter. So, I'm going to make a note, which is lighter needed, top right, top left even, and yeah, it's about we've got. Gotta click on the screen. Hopefully we have a friend down here. Shadow is down.
Get away!
Not wasting bullets.
Brad, hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after S.T.A.R.S members. There's no escape.
But this place sells cool beer. Old pinball machine. Oh, we have a lighter. Well, I know exactly where to use that. The clock tower postcard. Picture of a postcard of a clock tower. The following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. St. Michael's very popular in these games. Nicely consumed food and drinks. I will take the handgun bullets. Right, let's combine them with my gun. We'll have a quick look through the other side of here. So this is just where we've been before. Was it locked from the other side? So my hair was wet. It's at this point that I should probably consider saving. Just way back over there. Why is that locked? Maybe it's locked from the other side. It is. Lovely. So... that's the initial circle I found. Then we have a second circle. That door is locked from the other side. So there's actually only one place I can go. Damn it. Didn't want to use that, never mind. Well, that was pretty bad. Photo A. The policemen are pressing forwards. It's dated September 27th. Hey, what the fuck? You're not allowed to get back up. Huh. Z the longest. There we go. Can't use the lighter without oil. It's soaked in fucking oil. Oh, it's... There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, they should just stop the show at that point. I would like another save point, please, game. Okay, the game says there's a way to go left. I don't believe it. Bad doggo. Ah, no. Fighting fucking dogs, it's always a terrible idea. Save point! I guess the game wants me to kill everything. Oh, you tight bastard, game. Well, I'm glad I was stingy with my ink ribbon up until now. We'll save. Before I mess around with the there we go. Alright, this is obviously supposed to be combined anyway, right? Because it's your first. Wait, what? Ah. I think I could have combined those two to make new gunpowder. Oh, that's neat. I just noticed it tells me what's filled up. Oh, there's loads of, I've got gunpowder already. Gunpowder A. So if I combine gunpowder A with gunpowder A... I have gunpowder AA. And if I use that, if I combine it with... No, it just gives me the fucking loads of bullets. Right, think I should put the shotgun down for the time being. We have fucking tons of these bullets. Situationally, the knife could come in handy on boxes, which I'm guessing is why it exists. Ugh. I'm gonna put that lighter down. And we'll combine these two. Right, how much more of this do I want to play? Let's do a little bit of explore. We now have a lot of bullets. Oh, we've got a fucking dodge button. I managed to accidentally dodge then. Oh yeah, we reloaded mid-combat. Hydrant. If I had a fire hose, I might be able to extinguish the fire. Okay, she's looking a bit worse aware, so I'm just going to immediately use this. So I might consider, like... Oh, the dodge button's pretty cool. But I've just got to remember to use it. But yeah, we might want to... Map, John. We'll go down first. This is a simple lock. We are the master of lock picking, though. I should check the car. Whatever. Water is crashing out from... Ooh, the RPD. I know this place. Last time I checked, this place was chock-a-block full of zombies.
Jill! Brad! We've got a... Jill! Help!
No, not Brad! Fight with the monster, enter the police station. I'm going to enter the police station, thank you fucking very much. Oh, she's doing that on her own. Fighting the fucking Nemesis right now. I know this place. Oh. I refuse to believe anyone would have left these herbs behind, but whatever. I mean, it's fair enough. You wouldn't want it to be exactly the same, but it's nice actually revisiting an old place. Even if it was the one literally from the last game. So it's a little bit afterwards. Somebody solved this puzzle. Means there's a save point here. Key card? Who brought the ladder back up? It's not a key card. Oh, damn you, Leon and Claire, for using up all the ink ribbons. S.T.A.R.S card? Why would a S.T.A.R.S card do that? Nothing over there. Fuck, I was trying to do the dodge thing. This is where a shotgun would have come in handy. Stamp on head. Okay, well, it's not going to last a long time if you're going to keep using it that often. Oh no, it's Marvin again. Marvin Banner. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. Appears to be holding something in his hand. I mean, he's going to get up immediately after this, isn't he? There were reports of a theft in the municipal building before dawn. A jewel-decorated clock. The main gate was damaged. I love the idea that he died with different items on later on. You know, because somebody else needs to read something. 2 of the 12 gems that I installed in the face of the clock are missing. Oh, you know what? I remember the clock stuff from Resident Evil 2. It just didn't really do anything in this game. Due to the lack of available officers at the time, I have no choice but to suspend research of this case. Signed, Marvin Baneg. Based on an autopsy report of 42-year-old restaurateur owner, I've discovered he was one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 AM. He was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city was currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At the time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Okay, please don't come to life, fine. More shotgun shells. So I need to find a gem. This is a wacky police station. I will take a blue gem. I needed it for the clock. Thank goodness Leon and Claire didn't pick that up. Oh fuck. Are we knowing the simple locks? Okay. Simple lock. I've already used the lighter. Simple in the evidence room, and I don't know, somewhere else. I've completely forgotten one of the earlier doors. We don't have access to the other maps right now. Number base locked. And numpad. We'll write that down instead. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need a stronger weapon to get through here. Like a shotgun or something. Alright, John. We've taken quite a lot of damage. I wanted to... That's fine. I died. So what we've learned is... So I'm going to be letting you go anyway. This is only a sort of taste of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. But I'm going to write down a plan, because it might be a while till I play this again. One is we're going to need the shotgun, right? Because there's at least 2 corridors that have just loads of people in. So go shotgun. We're going to have to do a few of those. We could potentially fight Nemesis. That seems like it would not be a great idea. I think I also get injured by those fucking dogs. But there's that dodge button, which whoever's playing this is doing a much better job at utilising the dodge button and aiming for the doggos. This is why I bought the knife, because potentially up here you can use the knife. Also, we're getting spoilers later on in the game. But the dogs do seem dealable with. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this. We will give this a proper go at some point. This has been a part of my Project 99, where I'm starting a bunch of games and I decide what to play later. I will definitely play more of this though. My notes just say go shotgun. It's the notes. I'm sure I remember everything else, but and we still know about the simple lock and all that. I should make a note of where the first simple lock was. I've completely forgotten. But either way, thank you very much for watching. You can check out there. We're playing the other games. I've been having. Where's my snail? A Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Adventure. Can you believe they made 3 of these games? Quite popular, I'm told. Yeah, thank you. I just went to sleep.